President Biden, please step aside. You are going to cost America democracy. Donald Trump has a plan, and his plan is he wants to enact Project 25. And what does Project 25 do? It destroys the entire foundational system. It destroys the education system. It destroys the immigration system. It'll demolish the FBI. It'll demolish the CIA. It'll demolish everything that we have that keeps our country going. Not only that, he wants to ban socialism, he wants to ban communism. He wants to suspend the Constitution. He said it on video multiple times. President Biden, you beat him once in a year where a virus was ravaging the country, and anybody could have beaten him that year. But in 2020, the Bernie supporters warned the Democratic Party that it would not happen again if Trump were to come back, that Biden would not beat Trump again. We're seeing that already. Now, obviously, clearly, the polls are not the end all be all. Biden underperformed his polls in 2020. Hillary Clinton underperformed in her polls, and Donald Trump overperformed in his in 2016. Obviously, the polls are not the end all be all, but the fact now that Biden is losing to Trump and it's outside the margin of error means that he's legitimately losing to Donald Trump, legitimately losing to him. And Trump is a guy who has 91 criminal charges, about 45 of them being felony charges. You should not, it should be easy, but Biden hasn't done enough. What did Biden do? Well, he ended the war in Afghanistan, which I loved. He has been pro union, which has been cool. He's kind of cracked down on the rich a little bit. Not really, not as much as Americans would have liked. He abandoned student debt relief, which would help a lot of you want to get votes, Joe? You want to get votes, Joe? That's how you win the young people back. And I don't want to get into it, but his entire stance on Israel has been so fucking terrible. This guy is the most do nothing president ever. Like Trump was doing shit. It was mostly bad shit, but he was doing shit. Biden's not doing anything. He's not doing anything. His biggest accomplishment is probably the infrastructure bill because Build Back Better got murdered. It got destroyed by Joe Manchin. Your entire agenda got railroaded by Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema. How pathetic is that? That your entire agenda, what you ran on, was destroyed by two politicians who couldn't give a shit about this country. Genuinely, that's pathetic. That's sad. A lot of those would have helped people. And you want to know something? You want to know something, Biden? It got you more votes. It would have got you more votes, bro. It would have got you votes. You need to step aside before we lose democracy as a whole, bro. You are not going to win a second term. You're just not going to. You're not going to. And you're going to hand it over to Donald fucking Trump, whose plan is to outlaw people like me and many millions of Americans like me. You got lucky in 2020. You're not going to get lucky again in 2024. Step aside, please. The country is begging you to step aside right now.